A few days here on the channel and the community, I made a post working on a new tool. What do you think? It's a hand-drawn maze with a monster trying to get to the ice cream shop to get his favorite ice cream. Then I made this post also showing you the tool again, or showing you the result of the tool. And this is a look inside of the tool. Understand this is a first look, and this product is not for sale until February 23rd, 2022. Again, February 23rd, 2022, this product will be for sale. This is the tool that allows you to create mazes, hand-drawn mazes. In this case, the apple with the trace letter, the capital A, and the activity here would be to trace the letter A and then to solve the maze or follow the maze down to the barrel or the basket with the apples, and of course then complete the trace here of the letter A. Understand this tool that I'm using right here is not part of this hand-drawn maze software. This is a Chrome extension. I'm just using this to show you what the activity would be when you create this type of book. This is not going to be a complete walkthrough of this. I'm going to be showing you more about this tool and what it does, but I just wanted to show you an example of the types of activities that you could create. Also understand that all the maze types that you see here are in what is considered the pro version, or the highest level of the software that will be available for sale. So you'd have access to all these different maze types, and any one of these maze types, when you click on the expansion here, you'll be able to see all the different maze types that you'll be able to add and actually create activities like the activity that you see here. So how does this work? Click delete all pages inside of the canvas. You can see that I have page 1 right here. Then at this point, I simply can expand here and look at all the different mazes, and then select from a maze that I like, and then simply select one of the mazes I like. And then when that maze is on the page, I can drag it around, put it wherever I like, and then I can expand on that maze. And then here is where the actual power of this tool comes in, is when you select the maze, you can actually view the path, and there's 3 paths. So for example, path 1 is going in this direction. Path 2 is taking another direction. Path 3, yet another direction. And you'll see the power of this when I scroll down. You can see that it also provides the solution page. You can see here this page is auto-generated, no edits allowed, but it's showing you the path. Now, the power of that comes in when you're looking at the solution page, when you come over and you select from the design elements. Of course, remember and understand I'm using the pro version, so I have access to everything inside of the tool, which is called Hand-Drawn Mazes tool from the Instant Puzzle Generator team. But as you can see here, you can expand, and then you have a set of arrows that you'll have access to. You also have different types of characters, for example, the boy here, and you can see that you can collapse those and expand those. And of course, you have access to all these other things, like for example, fruits and vegetables, Halloween. Those are just some of the drawings that you have. Of course, depending on the level that you purchase when this goes on sale, again, February 23rd, 2022. Go ahead and we'll select an arrow. As you can see, it drops it onto the canvas, and then you have the arrow right there, and it's ready to start the maze wherever you want to start. And if you want to get rid of that element, you simply hit the delete key and it deletes it. And then again, you can pick something else. For example, you could pick this reindeer, and you could move the reindeer over here. Then you could size the reindeer down a bit, and you can drag him down here. And then you have the reindeer, and then you have the Christmas tree, and then you come down and you resize that as you see fit and make it the way you want it and drop it in, and then it's ready to go. Of course, you can view the path here. You can deselect that, and then it doesn't show the path, but you can also select the path here, and you can see path 1 is active. Path 3, you would need to apply path 3, and then it makes that path active. And then of course, when you click off of it again, the path goes away when it prints it out. It's only on the solution page. Another quick thing you can do here is you can change the maze color. Of course, you could just click one of the options here, or you could use the sliders to adjust the color, and you can see the color changes there. But of course, then you would need to match, or you'd want to go with colored images if you were using this for printables, or you were doing a color book. Now, again, back to the path. If you view the path, and of course we're looking at path 3 that we have active. If you view the path, the reindeer is set off on the path here, and you want to make sure that whoever is doing the maze follows this path. So what you could do, because obviously if you were doing the puzzle, and I'll go ahead and bring my drawer tool back in. If you were doing the puzzle and you went this way, then it would be easy to solve. So at that point, what you would do is come back over and expand, and then you could say there's something here, for example, Santa Claus. Santa Claus is here, and Santa Claus is going to come down here, and he's going to block that path. So you have to avoid, or you have to make sure that you go around Santa Claus to get to the Christmas tree. So then that way, again, I'll bring my drawing tool in. If they're doing the maze and they come down here, they can't go this way because then they would run into Santa Claus. So they have to keep coming this way. That's the power of this tool, is the ability to tell a story and create an activity based upon the different paths inside of the maze that you pick here from tons and tons of different options. And then of course here again, you can just simply click on these to delete them. You could also add a new page simply by clicking on add new page. Then you can see there I've added 2 new pages, page 2 and page 3. And then you have a blank canvas for your second page. Then you could scroll down and then you could start picking and choosing from some of the different options and get as creative as you need to be, or as you can be, based upon the different types of mazes that are available here. For example, if we were to select this type of maze that looks more like a road or a path, and then what you can do, instead of coming to design elements, where they have the elements loaded here for you, you can actually come over to upload images. So you come here, you select upload images, then you go to your computer. In this case, I have some farm images here. And what I have is a farm right here, is a boy working on a farm. Select that image, insert that image, and then here you can see you have the farm boy with the pitchfork. And of course you can see that covers up the maze right there if you don't have a transparent background, but you simply select move to back, and now you can see the maze. And then again, we could select upload images. We'll open that image and we'll select the cow. We'll insert the cow here. We'll pull the cow down, and again, we'll make that a little smaller. So then we can move the cow down, and here is where he comes out of the maze. Again, move to back. There you go. Now the farmer or the kid with the pitchfork on the farm can follow the trail. Again, I'll bring up my drawing tool, and you can see you're just going to follow the trail right there. You can see how complicated this maze is. And again, you could tell a story and you could add things to do along the maze, and then he finds the cow. Again, this tool I'm using to draw is not part of the tool. I'm just using that for a demonstration here inside of the application using Chrome. This is a Chrome extension. But you get the idea and the power of the maze. Again, you have the ability here to change the maze color as well as the solution. And again, if you scroll down to the solution pages, now you can see that the solution here is available in page 1.1, page 2.1. So this page is auto-generated. The solutions are auto-generated for you if you're creating a book for each page that you add. So for example, if you were to have a maze here and you were to go back to another maze and you were just to select this one, of course, this probably doesn't make much sense, but I just want to demonstrate how this actually works. You could add another maze on this page. So there's 2 mazes on page 2. Now, if you scroll down to the solutions page, you're going to see page 2.1, page 2.2. It's automatically generated, and it's telling you that it's the first maze on page 2 and the second maze on page 2, and it has the solutions for both of those mazes. Click here for the global settings. This is just going to default it to the path number and the default style. There are multiple styles here. Of course, if you click on this and I make this a little bigger and get rid of this maze and move the cow down so you can see, if you click back on the maze, you can see the style paths. This is another option. So you can see the style path is a black straight line, and then you can change it to style 6. And now you can see that it has arrows. I can change it to style 11. Now you can see it's dotted line with arrows. It's actually changing the style of the path. If you want to be able to show the path or inside of the solution to make it a little more unique, to make it something a little different, so that way your maze doesn't come out like everyone else's, because that's typically going to be the question when you're looking at these done for you mazes. How do you make it unique? Come to page settings. Here is where you can select your different trim sizes for your book. You can change the page numbering format or say no numbering. If you turn numbering off, you lose the options here to center align the page number. Go ahead and focus here on page 2. I'll toggle that center align page number. You can see it has moved back over to the left hand side. You can show page margins to make sure you're staying in the margins. You can toggle solutions on and off. Here you can see the solution page disappeared, and if I toggle it back on, and scroll down, you can see the solution pages there. And just to show you that that does work, go ahead and show solutions, toggle off, page 4 disappeared. And there you go. You can see that these are the types of options that you have, and it's just that simple. Of course, you can select this to delete all pages, and it'll delete the pages, and you'll simply start over with a new maze by selecting your maze type. And then that maze loads, and again, you are moving the maze around and you are putting it on the page where you want to tell the story inside of your maze or your activity book. One quick note on the images I used that I uploaded. I will be providing these as bonuses when you purchase through my link when this software is available on February 23rd, 2022. I'll be making more videos showing you more things that I'm doing with this, more things and ideas that I'm coming up with to show you more features, and so you have a better idea of exactly what you can do when you're creating a book or individual pages. Again, this doesn't go on sale. It's not available to the general public until February 23rd, 2022. So make sure you watch the rest of these videos and be sure to check back February 23rd and pick up this software if it's something that you think you can use in your business. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments and I'll talk to you later. Bye.